Hello everyone, welcome back. In this section we are going to see the commit. So Git have different types of commit. So here we are going to use git bash. So this console what we are seeing here, it's a git bash. So when we install the git on Windows, we get the git bash by default. So the font looks good and the colors looks good in the git bash. So now we'll first hit the command git status. So here we see that two files are in staging area and two files is untracked. Let us first add all the file in the staging area. So we'll say git add and the dot, and after that we'll run the command git status. So all the files are in the staging area. Now let us do the commit. So we'll do git commit -m. This is my third commit. So all the file those are into the staging area got committed, and it says 4 file change and 4 insertion. Now we'll run the git status command. So working directory is clean. Now let us check the log. We'll say git log --, one line. So here we'll have 3 commits. So it's showing currently the head is at the master, all right, and with the third commit, and we have the SHA code for second commit, we have the SHA code for first commit, and this is a recent SHA code created for the third commit. All right, now let's say example we have multiple files here. Now we want to bring back this file and have to do some changes and again want to commit it. So I do not want to maintain the file which is already committed. I do not want that the code should be get committed. So I have to come on the previous version. All right. So to go backward, if the file is already committed, we can do that in Git. So let's say example, I want to come on the previous state which is already committed. So I will say git reset. There is 2 different types of reset. One is hard, another is soft. So here we'll try the soft. So soft means it will bring back the last commit. So last commit was for the 3 files. So I will just scroll up and check what was my last commit. So my last commit was this third commit, and in third commit we have added the 4 files, right? So it will reset the last commit. So it will remove this commit. All right, we'll come to this stage. So we'll have only 2 commits. So 1 caps means you are coming back of 1 commit. 2 caps means you want to come at the second one. So if we put 2 caps, that means you want to reset these 2 commits. So you will be at this position. Let's say example, I want to come back on the previous state at this position. So I do not want the last commit which we have did. All right, so we'll hit enter, and now we'll check git status. Previously the working directory was clean, nothing to do. Now we'll check and Now it says there is a 4 files in the staging area. How the 4 file is now in the staging area? Because we have reset it. We have reset our last commit and we are now on this second commit. So that's the reason in last commit we have added this 4 file in the commits or in the local repository. So there were no file in the staging area, but after reset, it's bring back this 4 file in the staging area. All right. Now let us check the log. So we'll say git log hyphen hyphen one line. So we can see that our head is on second SHA code, where third SHA code is no longer exist because we have reset it. Now from staging area, how we can go back? So the same command we have used before, the same is git reset, and after that head. And if we want to give the file name one by one, that is also fine, and we can just give the dot. So it will take this all file from staging to working directory, so it will become on stage. So we'll run the command git status. So we can see that no files in the staging area, but there are the 4 untracked files. So this file were already committed. We bring back from commit to stage, and from stage we have bring to our working directory. So this file is no longer exist in the staging, as also it will be not exist in the final commit. So in this way we can do the reverse or rewind our the commit code. Now let us understand how the hard reset works. So let's say example, I run the command git log. So in log I can see that I have 2 commits. So we'll say git hyphen hyphen one line. So 2 commits. All right. Now let us use the same command, and with a different option is hard. So we'll say git reset hyphen hyphen hard, and after that head. Now again we have to decide which commit we have to reset. So this is a second version of the code. All right. In second version of code, we have done the some changes from the first version. So we have updated the file in the second version. So if we reset it, what's happened? Now let's check that. So we'll say I want to only include the first commit. As per the current number of commit, just we want to include the first one. That means this one. All right. And after that we have to hit enter. So now it says head is now at 3C 3FA29. That means this. The previous head was on this, but now it's on the 29th one because we have reset it from 1. So from 1 means it head will come on the 29. So we can check that in the git status. So let's just run the git status command. So this was the previous thing, because no longer this file is in the staging area, that's fine. But we have not got any unstage message for this. So what's happened? So nothing is in staging area also. But in the soft commit, we have observed that once we do the reset, the file, the committed file come in the staging area, but here we can't see any file in the staging area. So what it means? It means it will unstage it automatically. So it will uncommit it, again it will bring in the the staging area, it will remove from the staging, it will bring to the working directory, and it will just remove that update also. So this was for the file which we have created. And now let us check the what are the file we have. If we remember, the first file which we have created, it was the old file test.rb. All right, so now let us run the test.rb. So it's only returned test file, but we remember that the message of this file was two-liner, where we have entered this is my second version of code, something like that, the message we have entered. But that message is now reset to the very initial, because now the head is on the first commit. So this is completely removed. So this commit is completely removed. So it have changed the file also. The file was, for this commit, the file was test.rb. So now the test.rb is in the first version of the code. So second version of the code is automatically wiped out. So this code, whatever the changes we have made at this commit, it's not only unstaged, but also it will go into the file and remove that all the content, and it will make the file available in the first version. So the file will be completely going to be going to be first version of the file. So hard commit is very, very dangerous, because it will not bring that file in the unstaged area. It will go beyond that. It will go in the file and remove all the content, and it will make the file available in the initial version of that file. So what is the initial version? So initial version for us is 29. So here we see the message when we have reset it to the hard, it's given the message head is now at this. That means our file is now reset it to this mode. So this mode was the first version. So that's the reason when we read the file, we are getting the simple message that is test file, but we are not getting the another message that we have written at this stage. So this stage is completely wiped out, and we are not getting any content of this commit. So in this way, we can use the soft and hard commit, soft and hard reset for the committed code. So soft and hard reset we can use in the various occasion where we require that we have to rewind it, and we have to do some changes, and we have to again commit it. So soft reset have the advantages. It will bring the file into the staging area, and from that we can take the decision. But in the hard reset, it will completely remove the content, and the file will be come to the initial version, and the code is going to be automatically removed. So in this way, we can use the Git soft and hard reset. Thank you so much.